Yeah, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on wherever you are watching us from. It's another edition of Politics on the Street. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel. Like that today, share, comment for more. There are rumors making rounds online that Simon Ekpa asset has been released by the Finnish government, and now the presidency and the president is not they are not happy about this news making rounds.
Yes, since it was released since, and the news was so skirmish. Social media news has not actually come out to blow it out of proportion. Abbas asset, I think, going to 2 weeks now. It was released and Abba came out. Many people visited him. He started greeting people. Appreciating Finnish government. I watch it on social media. He started appreciating Finnish government. Having handshake with all his followers, fans all over the world that visited him to congratulate him in Finland. Samanaba asset was not absolutely confiscated. It was just a mere formula or method used by the Finland government to at least grill him. Yes, to grill him, meaning to actually extract information from him. They just use it as a mere intimidation, as a mere prank on Nigeria. Seizure of Ekpa's asset announcement, news filtered into the air just to play pranks on Nigeria, to make sure that Tinubu and all his cronies at Aso Rock, at the National House of Assembly, could be dancing and rejoicing because all is not well with the Igbo man in Finland. Our happiness is their pains. Our happiness is their anger. That's why Nigerian government under Tinubu, Nigerian government under their House Speaker, House of Rep Speaker, and the National House of Assembly President, Akpabio, they were throwing party. Christopher Musa, a colonel, who has not even achieved the same military feat by Simon Ekpa, was rejoicing, throwing party, waiting for Simon Ekpa extradited or deported into Nigerian country. But today we've seen the asset of Simon Ekpa. Ekpa Njoko is an outspoken person and a very bright man. If you ask me, his own performance and military, prowess supersedes that of Colonel Musa of Nigeria. The CDS head is just a mere stooge, a mere figurehead in the Nigerian military. He has never attained any military achievement that culminated to that or befit that position given to him in this country, comparing to the military feat achieved by Simon Ekpa, where he was in Finland military, where he was working with Finlandia government. They did not. They use it to prank on Nigeria. By the way, Ekpa was doing his work well, before the trouble or crisis that burst out last year when Ekpa was accused of at least collecting millions of dollars that is meant for drug, millions of dollars that was meant for sponsorship of terrorism in Nigeria and beyond Nigeria. And when investigation was at its most, they actually found out that the money was from Peter Mba of Enugu State. Nigerian government, in collaboration with Southeastern governor, actually did meeting, had a consensus to throw such money, transfer such huge amount of money into Biafra donor account in Europe. And when that money actually hit that account, it was a huge money. It was a huge income. It can attract the eagle eyes of Finlandia security forces, which was actually what happened. They now suspected that money was meant for drug or sponsorship of terrorism, and that's why they actually apprehended Simon Ekpa. But today, they have actually seen that Simon Ekpa is innocent. Northern elites are at it. They are the ones sponsoring terrorism in Nigeria. Nigerian government, yes, are at it. The Buhari administration sponsored terrorism against Jonathan administration to make sure that if those Chibok girls were abducted successfully, Jonathan political relevance will be diminishing every second, every minute, every day, every week, every month, every year. And they actually succeeded. That was with the help, assistance of Obama administration. Jonathan was kicked out of office. They succeeded on doing so. And when John Biden came, he continued from where Obama stopped. That's why sponsorship of Boko Haram insurgents, Al-Qaeda, ISIS in the northern Nigeria actually proliferated during Joe Biden's 4-year term. And today, we've seen what EPA has done in the faraway Finland. Biafra has been declared in Finland.
But now, last thing the final today, then Ebola has come out to say that they no longer know the stance of the Finnish government, if they are against them or they are in support of the Biafra agitation freedom fighter.
Yeah.
Because of this recent development.
Yes. See, let me tell you, everybody is with Biafra freedom fighter or war or agitation. Why? Because they have actually begun to see the people that are responsible for act of terrorism in the north, which is spreading like wildfire towards the south. Actually, it has succeeded at the axis of southwest, where virtually the terrorists has taken over the whole Yoruba highland. The terrorists have actually taken over the whole Ondo forest, the whole Ochun State or your state forests. I mean the bandits, I mean the Boko Harams, I mean the ISWAP. They actually were apprehended last week by the Amoteku cops, and the Amoteku arrested all of them, 1,000 in their number, and actually paid for their transportation back to northern Nigeria. Actually, I'm telling you how nnamdikanu is being vindicated right now, and how Simon Ekpa actually was let off the hook of all the accusations coming from the angles of Nigerian government under the administration of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, that Simon Ekpa is this, Simon Ekpa is that, everything virtuous. Many voices about Simon Ekpa in that regards of accusation from Federal Republic of Nigeria. Today, we've actually seen that Simon Ekpa is a free man. He has no skeleton in his cupboard. Nigerian elites in the north are, the religious leaders and clerics in the north are, they are the ones that are virtuous, having all manners of skeletons in their cupboards. They are the one sponsoring terrorism in Nigeria. Actually, Trump has come, Trump, yes, Simon Ekpa is vindicated. Biafra is vindicated. nnamdikanu, the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, a great agitator, a legal giant, is vindicated. Kanu is free. Kanu is innocent. Nigerian government is bent on committing all manners of evil, inhumanity of man against the Igbo man in southeastern Nigeria. Just look at the current annual expenditure. Nigeria has read their budget, and today we've seen that no project whosoever has gone to southeastern Nigeria. No project, none of the project. And the lawmakers from southeast are just in the house. They are doing what? Sleeping. Oh yes, member. Igbo land is going down. No developmental project from federal is going down to southeastern Nigeria. And somebody is telling me that EPA is doing wrong, nnamdikanu is doing wrong. All these are the vices, impunities, bad perpetration, marginalization and oppression. nnamdikanu was against before abduction from Nairobi, Kenya.
So lastly, Mazi, do you think that now Igbos are really winning the war now that a shocking revelation is now coming out to speak about the major sponsors of Boko Haram, and then now the US Congressman Scott Perry did not indict IPOB as a terrorist group?
Yes, up Biafra agitation, up Biafra emancipation, Biafra nation under IPOB administration has been what? Vindicated. Is an anointed agitation group, IPOB. Nothing whatsoever about terrorism, assassination, ruthless killings is linked to indigenous people of Biafra, which is you and I. Every woman is an IPOB. I'm from the indigenous land of southeastern Nigeria, so I don't actually, and I can never ever deny my identity, the Igbo people. So now we've seen actually that Nigeria is a terrorist country. Terrorist attack across Nigeria has been sponsored by the government elites. The elites in the government of this administration, of the past administration, they are the one. For straight 8 years, and a Muslim, a radicalized Muslim, ruled Nigeria from 2015. Even though he died, they cloned his face to 2023. He bowed out. And today, all his wrongdoings, his many antecedents, yes, has been unearthed by the US Congressman Perry.
Okay.
And today, Biafra is vindicated.
Thank you so much.
nnamdikanu is free.
Nnamdikanu.
You are welcome.
Aisha Yusufu has tasked Imo State Governor, Enugu State Governor, Anambra State Governors, stop blaming government. You are the CEO of your state. You are the executive governor. Now, since you go to Abuja to collect money, then take responsibility for the insecurity in your state. What do you have to say about it?
Now, thank you for that wonderful question. I think being the governor of the state, you have every power for you to make sure that you get security votes from the federal government. By so doing so, what are the governors doing with this money? Stop coming out to tell the people that there is insecurity in my state and that unknown government have been killing. The government need to take action and put an end to all this and stop apportioning blames. The people you are apportioning blames to are the people who their lives and properties are entrusted in your hand as the chief security officer of the state. So for a governor to come and start telling people that there is insecurity in my state, I think to me the governor need to stand up and then act now, because every now and then allocation is being shared for you, security vote is being given to you, and you have the mandate. The primary function of government is to protect life and property. Yes. So if you cannot protect life and property, then why are you the governor?
But some have said that the governors have no power over the military. That it's only the president as the commander-in-chief of the armed forces. What do you have to say about that?
The governor does not have power over the military. That is true. But see, the question is that can the governor summon military chiefs in their states, I mean the division's commander, to sit and dialogue for a way forward? The answer is yes. So if you can do that, so indirectly it's still have power over the military. Now when it calls for security meeting, don't this man don't these guys attend in his various place? They do. So the president should not come and say that he does not have the governor should not come and say he does not have power. We still have killings in Imo State, Enugu State, and some other states. For how long can we continue in this path? The people are scared of their lives. The people cannot even access government, access those who they claim to be what? Electorate. We cannot access people that give us the mandate. So how long can they continue like this? So I think the government of these states on their own, they need to up their games. You must up your games as a governor if you don't want to be sacked come 2027.
But there's always been this fear that the votes of Nigerians does not count, and that is why our elected officials are acting this week. That assuming our vote is counting, they will sit up knowing that if I don't perform, no second term for me. You agree with that statement?
Our vote does not count. I cannot say if our vote count or not, because I have not conducted any election. So what I'm to say is that people have lost confidence in the INEC. In the power.
The reason why they've lost
you've lost confidence because so many persons have seen the case of Uzodima when but reason the court knows why he had to give it to him. But someone who came forth in the election was uplifted and then he came forth. So the court cited some reasons which Uzodima became the governor. Reason best known to them. I am not in the position to speak for the court. But one thing is that INEC needs to be the trust of Nigerians again. You saw what happened in last election. As allegedly reports that results were changed in the RF portal. So I don't know how true that allegation is, but see, it has been going viral. So these are things INEC need to repose that confidence in the average Nigerian. And for the governors too, how much is being given to you on a monthly basis? If you get money on a monthly basis, then why don't you make sure, why don't you make sure that these people who gave you the mandate to protect them, you can as well protect them too. Because the people cannot always be be one-sided every time. The people need to benefit from dividends of democracy, and when they have to benefit from the dividends of democracy is by what, by what, by inclusive governance. The people need to feel the government impact. Not every time you come on here and say on government has attacked the people, you come and start creating fear. These governments are even creating fear in the life of the ordinary man.
We've seen the governor of Enugu State who has declared that Monday is no longer a sit-at-home in Enugu State. When people are saying that, you are seeing that as because you're the governor. Can you come and secure our lives? I mean, the other people, because you see this sit-at-home every Monday. Some are doing it maybe out of respect for nnamdikanu, but some are doing it out of fear. It is two ways. People are telling the governor, please find a way to secure that. Police cannot be everywhere. What do you think? Because sit at home every Monday, it might be affecting the economic activities in the southeast. What do you think that the governor can do, or the governors in the southeast can do?
Thank you very much. I think sit at home every Monday is a commensurate to honor the Mazi nnamdikanu, who has been in incarceration for 4 years now and still counting. But what I want to say is that when there is a conflict in the land, the president himself needs to address this issue of Kanu. Let Kanu issue be settled out of court. If what Kanu is the son of the president, as a son, you can go, you can have a different view or different ideology and philosophy from what your father had. But why can't you, as a father, have you reached out to Kanu himself? And what I felt that the president ought to have done was, why Kanu was in decision, go and meet, let them bring Kanu to you, DSS. Sit down with Kanu, have a round table discussion with him.
But do you think that's possible? Because we saw
Buhari,
he could not
Buhari is different. See,
so,
these are two different people.
Yes.
If you want the security apparatus cannot be everywhere, and these guys are what, overstretched.
Yes.
These guys are also overstretched. So the president is the father of the nation.
Yes.
Since the president is the father of the nation, he should at least reach out to this guy, even to the Ohaneze Igbo. Whenever he will want to invite some Igbo politicians and some Igbo stakeholders to sit on a round table and discuss with Kanu. You have conditions, give him your conditions. Send it to him. Because you see, this is the only way this thing about marginalization can stop. And the truth of our matter is that the Igbos are heavily marginalized in the country. And that is what, and that has agreed a whole lot.
But do you think that giving them an opportunity, or yes, that's an opportunity, or finding a way, a consensus in 1999, Nigeria had a consensus on making a Yoruba man a president. In 2007, Nigeria had another consensus to make another man to be president. Do you think that Nigeria finding a way or making a consensus to make an Igbo man the president is going to make that marginalization or the agitations go down in the south?
Making an Igbo man be the president would at least work to some extent. It will help this issue of marginalization reduce a very long way, because if the Igbo man is the president, Peter Obi, you will not watch Peter Obi allowing nnamdikanu to languish in detention, even if, because yes, that is his brother from his tribe. They are from same tribe. No, so why was Tinubu released? It was let's go.
Yes.
So to some extent, it will help a long way. And as an Igbo man, he will speak in the language that the Igbos. Now I am one of the sons. Yes. You don't have any right to agitate.
Yes.
So that will help them. It will go a very long way for them too.
So I'm letting you go. I think we have like 1 minute.
Okay.
Now, South Eastern Governors Forum. What should be their next step?
Southeastern Governor Forum should at least make moves to meet with the president
Yes.
to put an end to all this. That is the only way. Because if there's no end to all this, all we hear is killing, and then we are not in support of all this killing. It is not good for the future of the country. It's not good for the future of the country.
Okay. Thanks for coming.
Thank you for having me.